Travis with Fueled UTV, here to show you the Beadbuster XB-455 compact bead breaker tool. This tool is very small. It'll actually fit in the glove box of your UTV, and it's by far our best selling tool. So I'm going to show you how this thing works. So now, first of all, you got to make sure that there's no air in your tire before you use this tool. So if you're not replacing the tire due to a puncture, then make sure you take the valve stem out, the valve core out of the valve stem, and let all the pressure out of the tire before you start. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this foot here, and we're simply going to wedge it in between the tire and wheel, just like that. Now if you can, you want to make sure and wedge this in nice and snug against the wheel, just like that. Now on some tire wheel combos, it's very, very tight getting this tool in there. You may even need to use a lubricant to help get it in there. And even at that, you're gonna have a hard time driving that tool all the way in against that wheel. So the next step here is to drive this clamp into the inside of the wheel with this bolt. Now you can easily use a ratchet. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and use an impact just to make this a little bit quicker. Go slow and just snug this up so that the tool doesn't move. And as you can see, I was already in tight against the wheel. Again, some tire wheel combos, you're going to actually have to use the clamp, the force of the clamp, to drive that in. But you want to be careful. Again, move slow. Make sure that you don't drive it in too tight and damage the wheel or the tool. Now, once you have that clamped tight and the tool isn't moving around, the next thing that's important is making sure that this tool is straight up and down. And the reason why that's critical is because when we drive the foot down to push the tire bead off the wheel, if this tool is tilted back like this and it's clamped too tight, then you're going to drive that foot right into the wheel, and you're going to end up scarring the wheel, the bead of the wheel. As you can see, we're straight up and down here, so what we're going to do is we're going to hang on to this handle here, help keep the tool in position. We're going to drive this foot down. Again, go slow. Make sure that you're not right up against the wheel, because you can see it gets real close to the wheel, and the reason for that is it's the most efficient way and the safest way to remove the tire off the wheel without damaging either one. Now in this case, this is a brand new tire and wheel. We just mounted this up, and so this one here literally only took one time to get that tire off. In most cases, a tire and wheel combo that's been mounted for a while, you're going to need to use this tool in at least 2, sometimes 3 spots to get the tire completely off. But as you can see, it's super quick, so it's really not that big of a deal. Now the beauty about this here is this is a bead lock wheel. If you're running bead locks, then this is literally the only tool that you need to get the tire completely off the wheel, because you can simply remove the bead lock ring, pull the tire right off. If you're not running bead locks, then you just need you got to carry a couple of tire spoons, and you can tire spoon the tire the rest of the way off, no problem. Again, it's the Beadbuster XB-455. Check it out on our website at www.fueledutv.com.